Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I drink? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
Greetings viewers and subscribers. So do remember that week after next week, Friday, September 29, police officers at the St. James Zozo, they are presenting a fundraising fish fry called Good Vibes. This will be held at the Ramble Police Station in the parish of Hanover on Friday, September 29, starting at 10 o'clock in the morning till night. Lunch tickets are now on sale, and on the menu will be fish, curried goat and chicken. And if you are in the parish of St. James and you buy lunch tickets, your food will be available at Area 1 headquarters in Montego Bay. Music will be provided by some police officers who, we are told, are some bad selectors, to include DJ Donovan Ross and DJ Double Ugly. Make it a date and don't miss it. That's on Friday, September 29. In the news today, this first incident, it took place last night, Wednesday, September 13, about some minutes after 11 o'clock. It took place along the Bastard Cedar Walk Road at Petersfield in the parish of Westmoreland. We are learning that man on your screen, his name is Jason Dean Whyte, but he was popularly known as Mario. Mario celebrated his 27th birthday just last month on August 8th. Mario lived at Shrewsbury District in the Petersfield area in the parish of Westmoreland. We are told that Mario, he was driving a grey Cabra motorcycle. He was traveling towards Hartford direction. A guy was driving a blue Honda CRV and he was traveling in the opposite direction towards Petersfield. It is said that the driver for the Honda CRV, him did a burn up road. We are told that he was traveling very fast. On reaching a section of the Bastard Cedar Walk Road, we are told that a number of persons and vehicles were in the road, blocking the path of the Honda CRV. We are told that the driver for the CRV, he did not ease up. He went over into the right lane, still driving fast, and he collided head-on into the bike that Mario was driving. Mario, he was hit off the bike onto the asphalted road, and that was it for him. Mario received serious head and bodily injuries, and he died on the spot. We are also learning that the driver for the Honda CRV, he had fled the scene last night. Now, I'm not sure if the driver has reported to the police as yet. Sad indeed. In this next story, that police officer on your screen, his name is Christopher Ricketts. He was born on October 19, 2003. He would be 20 years old on his next birthday. He's from Princess Field District in the Linstead area of St. Catherine. He has been a police officer for under 2 years and he was attached to the St. James CIB department. Last night, Wednesday, September 13, about some minutes to 12 midnight, Constable Ricketts, he was driving a purple Mazda Demio motorcar. He was accompanied by another young police officer. They were traveling in a westerly direction towards Montego Bay along the Martha Bray Main Road in the parish of Trelawney. A grey 2017 Toyota Fielder motorcar was coming in the opposite direction, and a black 1994 Mitsubishi Galant motorcar was traveling behind the Toyota Fielder. Truth be told, young police constable Christopher Ricketts, him did a burn up road. We are told that Constable Ricketts, he was flying, going very, very fast. We are learning that Squaddy, He overtook a line of traffic and he collided head-on into the Toyota Fielder motor car. Constable Ricketts, who most likely was not wearing his seatbelt, he was thrown from the car onto the roadway. We are told that the Mazda motor car that Constable Ricketts was driving, it overturned and collided into the front section of the Mitsubishi motor car. Constable Ricketts, he died on the spot, and the other occupants, to include the other policeman and the other drivers, they were also injured. So now, I'm going to be showing you the damage that was done to the 3 vehicles. First up, on your screen, that's the 2019 Mazda Demio that Constable Ricketts was driving. It was torn to pieces. Next up, on your screen, is the 2017 grey Toyota Fielder motor car. On your screen now is the 1994 Mitsubishi Galant. Sad indeed. Let's hope that the other drivers and occupants, they survive. In this next story, a bulletproof vest saved a security officer's life yesterday morning. Here is what happened. About some minutes after 10 o'clock yesterday morning, Wednesday, September 13, 4 hoodlums, armed with guns, they went to the Independence City Plaza in Portmore in the parish of St. Catherine. We are told that the hoodlums, they traveled in that white Honda step wagon, station wagon, that you are seeing on your screen. The hoodlums, they parked and they entered that store on your screen. They held up 3 persons who were in the store and robbed them of cell phones and other valuables. The hoodlums, they also stole from the store itself 3 iPhones, a quantity of clothes, slippers, perfumes, watches, as also 1 case of Ensure, a case of Sunny D juice, lotion, body wash, roll-on, and other body care products. The hoodlums, they then packed most of the items that were stolen into that white Honda step wagon. But while they were loading the items into the step wagon, 2 armed security officers, they were traveling in a marked security company motor car and they were going about their business. Now, the hoodlums, they must have thought that the security officers, they were responding to an alarm at the location. It is said that the hoodlums, they opened gunfire at the security officers. The security officers, they took evasive action and they returned the fire, and the 4 hoodlums, they ran away, making good their escape, leaving the Honda step wagon with a quantity of the stolen goods. None of the security officers were injured, but when the smoke was cleared, it was realized that a bullet inside the bulletproof vest of one of the security officers. That bulletproof vest may have saved that security officer's life. Let's hope that the vehicle that the hoodlums ran away leaving can lead the police to these hoodlums. The mayhem. Now, in this next incident, it took place last night, Wednesday, September 13, about 7:30. It took place at Harslane in the Salt Spring area of St. James. We are learning that a guy, he's popularly known as Naldo, and he's said to be in his mid-20s. Naldo, he's living in the same Harslane area. Naldo had just left a relative's home and he was walking through some bushes to go to his house when he was ambushed. Hoodlums opened a barrage of gunshots at him. Naldo, he managed to run onto the roadway where he realized that he was shot. He had received gunshot wounds to the right side of his buttocks. Naldo, he was assisted by relatives to a nearby hospital where he was treated and admitted. The mayhem. In this next story, that man on your screen, he's an executive chef and he's employed to a large hotel chain in Jamaica. We are told that that man, he was found in his apartment with a piece of cloth tied to the closet and tied around his neck. It is suspected that that man, he may have taken his own 3 points. In a subsequent video, because I'm doing some digging, in a subsequent video, I will definitely be updating this story. In this next incident, this one took place early yesterday morning, Wednesday, September 13, about some minutes after 7 o'clock. It took place at the Old Harbour Bay fishing village at Old Harbour in the parish of St. Catherine. We are learning that a guy, his name is Paul Ronaldson. He was born on March 17, 2000, 23 years old. Paul was said to be a fisherman and he lived at East Bay Drive in the Old Harbour Bay area of St. Catherine. We are told that Paul, he was at the Old Harbour Bay fishing village when he was approached by a hoodlum who was armed with a gun. The hoodlum, he opened gunfire at Paul, hitting him to his upper body. Paul fell to the ground and the hoodlum, he ran away, making good his escape on foot in the area. The police, they were called and they rushed with Paul to the Spanish Town Hospital where he was admitted in a serious condition. But less than an hour and a half later, Paul, he succumbed to his injuries. He died whilst he was being treated. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, 4 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button as also hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you will be one of the first to be notified. In the final story for today, that man on your screen, his name is Milton Campbell, but he's popularly known as Captain. Captain was born on April 1, 1978, 45 years old. And Captain, we are told that he lived alone in some deep bushes at a place called Maras in the Witham area of Westmoreland. We are told that Captain, he made his living by burning and selling coal. He also sold breadfruits and other stuffs. Last night, Wednesday, September 13, we are told that residents of the area, they heard gunshots being fired in the bushes, followed by loud shouts for help. As a result, we are told that persons, they formed a search party and they went into the bushes. We are told that the search party, they found Captain lying behind his house in a pool of blood. He had gunshot wounds to his upper body. Captain, he was rushed to the Savannah Lamar Hospital where he was admitted in a serious condition. But shortly thereafter, Captain, he died whilst undergoing treatment. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them no out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane. Everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, what a shame. But me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me now the land have begun. East and north